Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to TUBTALK, where we are unfiltered, unbiased, and unapologetic.
Fucking day, man.
My name is LJ. I got my man
Kid Raw.
And me, Fee.
of Ferentino. So today, the main purpose that we're doing this is we want to explore Malaysian hip hop and the R&B scene.
Yeah.
Right. So we got a couple of good topics for the night. You guys ready?
Yep, let's go. Let's go straight
Dive
into.
right in that bitch.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's go to the first question, right? Okay, so everybody been asking this question. Everyone, including artists and regular people who listens to music and everyone, right? So the question is, what the fuck happened to Malaysian music scene? What the hell happened here?
It's a very deep question, right? Like,
That's
Yeah.
a big question, man. I think it.
No, hold up.
So I honestly do believe that the music scene is at a bit of a stalemate right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's this top opening seat that is just vacant. Like, Game of Thrones, where there's that seat where there's a lot of fucking swords, and like there's nobody sitting in it. Exact thing happening right now. So
Okay.
apparently, yeah, it's Malaysia music scene. I feel is like at a weird spot right now, where everybody's just trying to grab that spot, but they don't really know how to. And but what do y'all think about it?
I think to me, Malaysian music scene is kind of died off. I don't know why. It's just paused. Everything is just paused. Nothing's happening right now.
Yeah,
all the creative people, everyone's just like silent. Why? Why is
There's
that?
no real buzz.
Yeah, it's just
no, I think to add on to that, like after COVID-19, right, we were all locked down. The creativity sort of died off, right?
Oh,
Like you
yeah,
said, the music scene died.
True.
And then most of the artists or the upcoming artists became basically influencers, right?
Yeah.
They became influencers. They became advertisement artists. They became movie stars, doctors, and
They
shit.
get influencers.
Yeah. So they became basic influencers where music wasn't the main priority.
okay. I get it. Okay, so because of COVID, so mainly is because of COVID, right?
Yeah,
Other than the
definitely.
financial and whatnot, so COVID is the main thing that
Just stop
because
the whole
people don't
momentum.
have any platform to show their art, so they tend to move towards different direction, which is to become an influencer.
Yeah.
Right, and then slowly their art becoming like the quality of the art becoming like low and low.
Yeah. So like most of these artists are not known as artists anymore, rather than influencers or movie stars, rather than artists, right? And the funny thing is, I mean, not to say that there was no outlet for music, right? We had Spotify, we had Apple Music. There is an outlet. People were putting out music. People
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Shit,
Yeah.
man.
I don't think
started-
Malaysian listen to SoundCloud, right?
Yeah,
don't
I
think-
started on SoundCloud, man. Like, shit,
Oh, yeah?
kid, you started
Yeah,
on
I started on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud too, man.
Okay,
Almost everybody.
I don't know anything about SoundCloud before. I don't know anything.
SoundCloud was the Spotify or
It was the free shit.
yeah, it was the free shit.
It was the free shit. Back then, you need
The
to have
1, 2, 3 movies kind of.
Yeah, one of those setups. Yeah, exactly.
You didn't need quality. You didn't need much things. Basically, it's just you got to record and upload. Yeah, that's all you got to do, right?
Right.
So I mean, yeah. So basically, shit's scary. But I think
I'm gonna have PTSD after this.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. Okay, carry on.
so. Like, I mean, I look at it as like none of them have built home studios, maybe to record quality shit to put out on Spotify and YouTube and whatnot. So they went to content creating, which is very much more user friendly. Like you use your phone, you record yourself, put it up on stories, do a short 3-minute video, that sort of stuff. So hence the music sort of just died off.
True.
And it
Or
never
people
picked
just confused because in order for them to be successful in music industry, right? So they have to be active in social media too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they get confused with maybe their environment, their following, on what not and what should they do, right?
True.
Maybe they started to get all this cheap advertisement and doesn't really do anything with music, and
They just kind of killed off their own brand.
Yeah.
You got
So
rappers out here doing freaking advertisement for Panasonic hair dryers and shit. Come on, bro.
well,
No,
if they have a
legit.
good hair, then it makes sense.
Like
right?
legit, I will put it this way. Basically, they became kedai runcit lah. Right, you boleh jual hair dryer, you boleh jual skincare, right?
Yeah.
And basically, music
Oh my
basically
God.
died off, right? And they never went back to it, or they are going back to it, but not as much grit and power that they used to go with it, right?
True.
So, like he said, like Panasonic hair dryers and shit. Yeah. So I think that's basically what killed off the music scene, right? So I might be wrong, but I look at it as I have not heard really.
Or do you think
It's not competitive as last time.
Yeah.
It doesn't like last time. I still remember everyone was like battling, battling in a good way, as in this artist drop and then next week this artist drop. It feels like you are competing in a good way, so that you're
healthy competition.
Healthy competition, yes, so that your next project is gonna become more and
So-called
more
healthy competition. Right? It goes to our next topic, right? Like basically glamorizing the wrong things.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like we glamorize basically being rich, glamorize basically being drugged or high induced, right? And like, let's be honest, like most of them are in an area where they're getting their fans to spend and look like them, rather than getting them to invest in money or grow or be basically T20, right?
Yeah.
So I would look at it as all this boils down to small topics like this. Like, what are your thoughts? Glamorizing being rich, for example.
I agree with that, because why? I believe in fake it until you make it.
Right. True.
Yeah,
True.
because why? Because your brain doesn't know that you are faking it.
Right.
Yeah,
Very much
it's like a subconscious and unconscious, the conscious brain, where you're not there yet, but you have to act like you're there, right?
It's like
so that you're
attracting that energy.
Yes, I believe in that. But the problem is you can do it in a wrong way. You can do it in a I don't know, certain extent of advance, where people look at you like it's not real.
Yeah.
People can feel it. People can feel it, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I definitely agree with that, but I also, because I'm trying to stay as real as possible at the same time, so I don't like portraying myself as there already, because I see a lot of these rappers, they're already talking like, oh yeah, I'm top popping with my rollie, I'm driving in my Bodie, but yo, it don't make no sense. You driving my V.
Yeah, true.
You got 50,000 real watch.
If they say in maybe in 5 months I'm gonna drive a rollie, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Right?
5 months is a bit too short to drive a rollie, man.
Yeah, but it's definitely achievable though. It's
True.
definitely achievable.
You'll never know.
Gotta do that Forex shit.
Okay, why not? What happened? Hey,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Even in music, let's say if you have that one viral moment, 5 months, that's close to half a year. That's almost half a year. A lot of shit can get done in half a year. If you get booked out shows for like 3 months straight, out of that 5 months, you got maybe another 10 songs lined up. Yo, that's a money making shit going on. So I definitely believe that you can make it if you have that virality moment and you capitalize on it, and you don't be complacent and feel like you the shit.
And again, we're not just want to put it out there. We're not here to agree
Or
with
disagree.
each other, right? But we are here to discuss against 3 of us.
Yeah.
So if any one of you who's watching doesn't agree with our ideas or maybe our opinions, you can just please drop a comment.
Drop a comment.
And
Comment.
don't forget to like and subscribe. Just click that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's all love.
It's literally free, dog.
Yeah.
It is
Come on. Right. Anyway, okay. So we've done for the second topic, so let's move to the next one, right? So next one. So why Malaysian artists are always few years behind in sound compared to international? Oh, this is crucial. Yes, I really want to talk about this shit. Okay, let's start with LG.
Honestly, like the level of sound, I'm not sure whether it's the experience or whether it's the education that is placed out for music. I mean, let's be honest, like we all grew up with Asian parents, right? Like, dude, if you tell your parents you want to do music, they'll be like,
You cannot do that.
Not my parents. My parents are very.
he has supportive parents, man. Like, dude, my
That's
parents
great.
told me to go get a degree.
Yo,
Like,
this
shit.
gonna surprise y'all. My parents wanted me to go to Tafis, bro.
Damn.
It is what it is. It is what it is. My mom was like an Islamic scholar, so yeah, there's definitely the good benefits of that. But yeah, it's that Asian parenting style again. You know, very very. Not say backwards, but they're stuck in that box. And they don't see the kind of money that
music can
we
make.
are making or we are able to make in these modern times out of these kind of lifestyles and career choices.
Yeah,
True.
definitely. And,
Okay.
and I think that sorry to cut you off, but basically that's what cuts off that years of experiencing what music sound is or finding your sound. Right? You don't really find your sound overnight. I mean, you do a lot of songs, you create a lot of tracks, you cut a lot of tracks. Even producers, right, to find their sound, they do multiple
That's true.
tracks. So you're talking about hundreds and 200s and even in the thousands just to find your particular niche, right?
That's true.
And-
But I think Malaysian especially, they are more prone towards fame and money. It's not about art at all, right?
I'm gonna click
So
that.
Unpopular opinion.
someone let this finish this because this is important.
Settle down, guys. Settle down. I know.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion.
It's only 4 of us here, so yeah. Anyway, we
Unpopular opinion. Malaysians like the easy road. They like
Fame
the
and money,
roads
bro.
less traveled.
Fame
They
and money.
like to be that overnight sensation. They don't like the work. They're chasing the money, man. They're chasing the money. They ain't trying to push the boundary.
True that. I mean, again, it also falls down to perfectionism and finding the right sound, and education. Money, fame and money is one of the biggest. I would agree with what you said. Like, fame and money is, I mean, everybody wants money. Who doesn't want money? Right?
yeah.
Right? Money basically makes the world go round. But
Yeah.
again, the way they reach to that money, that's another thing, right? Your moralities, your what you do with life and stuff like that. You know? So I'm getting there. Right? So I mean, I'm at a point where when it comes to sound, like you need a lot of education, right? And if you notice, like in the US, for example, right? I'm not trying to glamorize the US, but in the US, for example, these guys start learning at the age of 12, 13, right? You have producers who are 12 and 13 years old, right? Dropping bangers, right? Like bangers on the spot.
Okay, I disagree.
Okay, shoot.
Okay, I think it goes down to sifat ingin tahu. What is that?
Sifat ingin tahu.
I think that's
Curiosity.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Artists need to be curious all the time. Even though there's a word, curiosity kills a cat, but in a good way, you need to be curious all the time. You gotta take a reference from international, especially because now the booming part of music entertainment is from the West and K-pop or whatever shit, right? So you have to listen to them because they lead the direction of music or movies. You have to listen to them and be curious. That's all about it. It's not about not.
That's the thing. What I'm saying is, why do we need to be curious about the States, and why do we need to be curious about Korean music and whatnot when the Malaysian music scene itself doesn't create that curiosity? That's why we are years behind.
Hold on.
now.
I agree with that, but I also disagree with that because I feel like they might be curious, but they're not bold enough to make that statement and say, "This is me."
Wait, hold on. Who's we?
Those rappers or producers or whatever.
Okay, artists or listeners?
I'm talking more about the artist side.
Okay, artist side. Okay, got it.
Because they're from how I can see and how I can tell, is that they work in groups, and they've always been people pleasers.
True.
And they always have these.
Okay, I want to talk about that shit.
They always have these fucking
It's
folks
deep.
in the
It's
studio, and they're yes men.
True.
Yes,
True.
amen, amen.
Hem some fucking FL shit that sounds like a guy that. Oh damn, that's trash, bro. That's trash.
No, I want to go into that.
And they're like, yo, shit, that's fire, man.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's true.
As fuck. Okay. I want to go into that. Okay, you want to say anything?
No, go ahead.
Okay,
People
right.
pleasing.
I had this experience, right, just recently. Okay, where there's 2 or 3 guys came to me like, yo, you dope and you this and you that. It's fine for the first time. It's okay. I get it, right? Okay, I know I dope, right?
It is what it is. You gotta know your words, bro. You gotta know your words, bro.
He just threw that in there. I tell you, yeah, no, I don't. Yeah.
If you know you Coca-Cola, you ain't gonna
Okay.
you ain't gonna be happy if motherfucker call you fizzy brown fucking pop, right?
Be like,
Okay,
that's
right
cool.
now, I'm Fiorentino, right? Okay, so he came to me like, yo, you dope as fuck. You do this, the way you write shit, harmonize, blah blah blah. Okay, for the first time, it's fine. 30 seconds later, he came and, bro, you good. Another 30 seconds later, yo, you go. I mean, like, stop. Okay, now I get it.
He's got that
Everyone
pretty
are like shit.
He's got that pretty privilege.
Why? Why are you saying that? No. Okay. Anyways. Okay.
But don't get it wrong, it's that pretty boy gonna fuck you up, though.
Like and subscribe.
Or we gonna fuck you up.
And yeah, I think it's doesn't matter if the quality of the product is good or bad. Doesn't matter if it's bad. If it's super bad, they're gonna come to you and, yo, it's dope, blah 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 blah, because they just want to be a part of something.
Yeah,
possibly.
ultimately, yeah.
And that's why the sound and quality compared to international is way behind. You know?
Yeah, I
Definitely.
agree.
And I also feel like that also plays to a part of them being so fake. Because they'll say like, yo, like straight up, hey yo, there's some dope music. Hey yo, yeah, man, I'm gonna share the love and everything, and do the exact opposite. Never share your shit, never play your shit, never talk about your shit. That's the thing that separates us from the Americans. Americans, even if we have beef, but if like, yo, your music is dope, I'm gonna give you the roses that you deserve.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, we might not see eye to eye, but yo, you're dope.
Yeah, I'm hoping in Malaysia they stop all this shit, like all the kipas shit.
It's all this like fine line.
Yo.
Lalang.
Yeah, because I think you should take criticism more than praise. You don't take praise at all because that thing will crush you down to the ground.
Criticism's worth so much more than compliments.
Yeah, because for us, right? Because we've been together for so long, right? Almost 10 years, right? We've been studying music, we've been studying writings, everything. And we're the type of guy that we don't give a fuck about what you think, because we came from a place where you have zero like wow rah behind our back. So we don't mind to cut your ass off from the group. We don't mind at all, because we was okay before you, and you came like oh, you dope, and we know we dope, right? You shut the fuck up and give your shit, right? No, I'm serious. I'm hoping, right, the Malaysian scene is more towards like criticism, take criticism and improvise, right? Improvise and
Basically, no. The thing is, like, this is where building a brand becomes important, right? Like, I mean, like earlier you spoke about people pleasing and like what you say, and I think generally all of us have been in that position where we were people pleasers, right? We didn't want to. We didn't want to hurt anybody. We didn't want to say anything. Right? We didn't want to.
How was that?
I just discovered that shit. See, curiosity.
Sound like a dead cat. So, like, basically, those things are the scariest things, right? Like he was saying, hey, you know, your music is dope. You know how to be part of your crowd. you know, like clout chasing. And I look at it as it's a bit scary to see what the future of music is, because if we go on this way, there might not be one. Right?
Yeah.
And it's deep as fuck. And you gotta look at it as a whole, because the states are flying off with their music. Dude, we have artists from Malaysia going to the States to do
And
music.
popping off. That's
Right.
that's the best part that shows that it's full of envy, silent envy over here.
Yeah, and you got companies like Rising 88, right? 88 Rising.
Full of
sorry.
Southeast
But
Asians.
but some people will say we have an artist who do a music with international artists too. Let's take Bunga. People gonna say that.
Yeah,
Right.
No, I mean,
Let's slide into that one then.
the one simple example that I would like to bring up, Yuna. Right?
Big bro, Yuna,
Yuna
if you're
popped
watching
off,
this,
man.
you're the queen.
Yeah.
You're my
You set the
baby.
standards
You
on
know-
Malaysian
you know,
music
I
and
love
prove to
you.
everybody
Right.
that
Dude, I'm gonna put this here. She didn't even set the standard. She crushed it.
yeah.
Yeah,
She
but
flew off to the US, got on a song with Usher. Right? She had that issue with, I think, what radio was that did that blackface thing? Right? At one stage, they had that racial issue because she did a song with Usher.
it was
right?
stupid as fuck.
Yeah, dude. Again, that's where Malaysians come in and basically pull down artists that are performing. And you're
Okay,
talking about Usher.
hold
man.
on.
Malaysia
The one that
should
do
be
that, right?
Asia.
The one that did that is not artists, right? They are just bunch of listeners.
No, but again, you see, I would classify them.
they-
I would classify them as influencers because they were able to move.
Again, that's why influencers are shit, right? If they
They
want
just go with the flow. Dead fish go with the
exactly, they are
Amen.
driven by money.
Amen. The
Right?
fish go with the flow.
So I strongly believe, right, listeners and influencers is, okay, let's put influencers like all the way to the right. Listeners, they don't know what they want.
Yeah, that's true.
So we just provide them the content, all right? But right now, Malaysian are flooded with
Trash content.
influencers.
No, I would put it this way.
With trash content.
It's a circle
Exactly.
of it's a circle of life, right? Like at
I
one
watch you
stage,
shut up. Y'all see that?
the mukbang shit.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
No, but again, it's a circle of life because when YouTube was famous in Malaysia, everybody wanted to become a fucking YouTuber, man.
Oh yeah.
Like now, everybody
Because we are followers.
Yeah,
Malaysian.
yeah. We are
As a
so
whole,
easy.
as a
Yeah,
whole.
we go back. We're easily influenced, people pleasers. People tell us to go straight. You go straight. You don't take a left.
Hold on,
And it
okay.
comes back. It
And-
circles back around to your topic of curiosity.
And that also goes back to the artist. They're influenced by their own folks.
Amen.
True.
That's why it
full
all
circle.
stays. It's like a devil's circle. It just keeps going in circles.
Okay, so we talk about all this shit, right? Doesn't mean that we saying Malaysian are bad. No.
No,
They're- Malaysian are great. Our blood came from, I think, mainly art. We have art in our blood, right? Malaysian as a whole.
Man, we were the leaders of the world in the 16th century when the Malacca Straits was still the #1 port in the world.
Yeah.
We were the leaders.
True.
Most of the world was speaking Malay.
We were the one who created the biggest ship in the world. All right, we were the one who created the biggest ship in the world. So we have that ability to move, to break through all this shit. Right? You not did it. We can do it. We definitely, three of us, we're gonna break through soon.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping we are here. We can influence other people out there who are listening. Y'all can, I don't know, follow us. And
Like, comment.
no, not that one, not follow like that. But yeah, you gotta start with
No,
follow,
no,
like, and comment
no, like that as well.
Yeah.
Like a comment as well.
on the side. You know what I'm saying?
We just slide in that in.
So yeah, hopefully we're gonna see some changes anytime near future, right?
Yeah,
Because-
so,
yeah.
I mean, it's cool and all, and I think Malaysia has a lot of potential. Like we'll be going into topics about other artists and all. I think Malaysia has the skills and the mindset. Like I mean, they have all that going for them, but again, this is where they should have that curiosity. They should take the risk, put shit out, right, and then basically take the criticism, accept it, be better, and then go out and put out some more, right?
True.
And just keep on putting out and build a brand where, hey, you know, instead of 88 Rising coming and getting Malaysian artists, they'll be like, hey, can we do a song with Malaysian artists?
Exactly.
Right? Instead of signing them and saying, hey, fuck all y'all.
Or maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe we're gonna have another version of 88 Rising in Malaysia,
Yeah.
Right.
Another label from Malaysia,
which is LVS.
which reaches this international levels and vibes and virality of 88.
Yeah.
True. Soon. But we're running out of time actually. Right?
Okay, yeah.
So let's move towards
Hot topic of the night.
okay. So we want to discuss the topic that everyone been talking about, which is why Bunga been doing gonna do the opening for Coldplay. Why?
So
Hot
basically,
take.
yeah. So the hot take is Bunga. Let me just like hit that. I was on Twitter. I was on Spotify. I was Spotify. My bad. Sorry. I was on Twitter. I was on TikTok, Facebook, and the people that actually bought tickets for Coldplay were questioning on who in God's name is Bunga. Right? Dude, like legit. I was reading the comments. I was like, who's Bunga? Like, who's Bunga? Like, Bunga's claim to
Maybe
fame.
get some vitamin water.
So Bunga's claim to fame was
Shout out 50 Cent, vitamin water.
Bunga's claim to fame was being the first hijabi rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she got that virality from that, and then basically took off. I think she has like 107K monthly listeners on Spotify and about 3 million views or plays for one of her songs called Bulai.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So pretty high numbers, but the question that I myself would put up as a person who raps and listens to music, and I mean everybody listens to music, but basically as a person that loves the music industry, right? Why would you put
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Why is it important for the opening of Coldplay? Why is it so important?
No, but again, you see, you got to look at the band.
Because it's already Coldplay, you know.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like you got to look at the band.
solidified legend.
Yeah, no, like I said, like you got to look at the band. Like Coldplay is so far away from what Bunga puts out and the type of music that Coldplay puts out, right? So it's,
Yes, I love that. Okay.
right? It's so far
You
away.
got the point. You got the point. Yeah.
And I'm
It
trying
is what it is.
it's a fact, and I'm trying to sit down and understand why would you pick Bunga?
Okay, I would pick Dollar because one, Sabronzo, you fine, right?
He's single, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
dry as fuck.
Wait.
He dry as fuck.
Anyways,
But
okay.
it's
So
okay,
I
it's
think
no next girl,
wait,
wait,
hold on. So I think Dollar should do it because they have a better team behind them in order to move them forward in terms of the quality of branding, the quality of sound is getting better for Dollar, even though the vocal is shit. I'm sorry, but you have 1 million listener for 1 million plays for Bad and 123 listeners for the whole of your Spotify. It's really good, right? I think Dollar should do it because
I actually agree with you.
yeah,
Branding-wise,
because
sound-wise,
it kind of
Gels
with
yeah.
Coldplay theme.
it
Right?
is.
Because
It is.
they move all the hips and all, you know what I'm saying? Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sopranos fan.
He's just a dry motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean, I do agree with you definitely. I mean, okay, maybe the monthly listeners part could have been increased because we just had Ryan. He released the song right. So maybe the monthly listeners are a lot higher. But again, I do agree with you where the team of Coldplay, Dollars, basically fits in that.
It also goes, as a whole pop genre.
Yeah.
It kind of just goes, the wavelength
Goes with it.
resonates with each other.
Yeah, it goes with it. And I myself would ask the question that, dude, like who is Bunga in Coldplay? Like you want to compare that?
Exactly. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like who is she? Like I mean, if the genre is the same, if Bunga is putting out the same,
But she has a song with Pink
what?
Pinterest.
Pinterest?
Pinterest, that's an ad, bro.
Yeah, that's
Come
an
on,
app.
man. What's the okay?
Pink
Hold on.
Floyd,
Let
doubt
me.
that.
Pink Floyd retired.
But yeah, I do agree with Fee that Dollar definitely fits
The bill.
the show.
Right.
Just generally the show, from showmanship, the sound, to how they can captivate a crowd. Shout out Tabby, cute as hell.
Yeah. Dollar bill. Dollar fits the bill.
Yeah, that
Right.
fits the bill.
Yeah.
And,
So so that's where
but aside from that,
Pink Sweat. Sorry to cut you off.
Pink Sweat.
Pink Sweat, bro.
found it. Pink
She has a
Sweat.
song with Pink Sweat. That's huge. But I don't like her verse on it, to be honest. Again, it boils down to maybe because of they want it quick and they
Probably.
couldn't focus
Probably.
on the quality of the song.
Yeah.
But the Pink Sweat part is really, it's Pink Sweat, right? It's already up there. But Bunga, I'm so sorry, your part is, you can do better. Way better.
Much
You have a
better.
better team.
Amen.
Way better. But yeah, Bunga has a feature with Pink Sweat.
Don't get me wrong.
While Dollar don't have any.
Yeah. No international features. There's less pushes on it.
No, but the thing is, with that amount of following and with the type of songs that they put out, do they really need an international feature?
That goes. Yeah. That.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
do you get what I mean? Like I mean, with the type of music that they put out, with the quality of dance and I mean, it's entertainment. It's no more artist. They've gone into entertainment, right? They can captivate, like you said, captivate a crowd, get the crowd going, and that is what an
break a
opening
brain
act should
altogether.
be, right? That's what an opening act should be. You should be getting the crowd bouncing, and then when Coldplay comes out, the crowd's warmed up, right? And Coldplay does his whatever, right? And the crowd is moving together. And you gotta. It's before you run a marathon. You gotta
And
warm
that's
up
where
that
you
shit,
get
right?
that crazy experience that you're gonna be talking about your friends and be like, hey yo, I went to that Coldplay concert. It was insane, bro. Even the opening act was crazy. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
That's what you want to hear, or that's what you want to say as a fan.
Amen.
You don't want to go to a show and be like, hey yo, there was some weird girl like you're performing at the beginning and it was like kind of awkward and stuff like that. Because I've heard it so many times as well from big name artists. They goes to this universities and perform shows. And everybody's like, yo, what's up?
So this comes into business as well. Is it the right market? Like,
True. Yeah.
Right?
Okay, I love this.
Bunga has got a market. Like, no, I not to put it down, but she has a market, right? But then,
Or maybe she just people put Bunga there just to pull the Malay crowd because Bunga has the most Malay crowd.
so is it
Oh, yeah, she
systematic inequality?
She fits the bill.
Oh, I love that.
Is it systematic inequality, right?
Ooh.
Okay, it's getting
Eh?
deeper now.
Just because I look at it as just
Politics.
if you say because they drag the Malay crowd, right? If they drag the Malay crowd, right, for Coldplay, who, let's put it out there, who literally the hugest amount of
Listener.
political parties,
Ooh, true.
right,
Yeah.
turned them down because they were closely associated with LGBT, right? Right? I mean, these are facts, right?
It is what
Yep.
it is.
And then you put a hijabi singer or rapper on stage to drag the Malay crowd. Do you think that is the
Ooh.
right market?
Ooh,
And I put
okay.
it- we can go deeper into this topic, right? It's gonna get sensitive, but
Wow.
it is a fact. Is it systematic inequality?
Wow. Okay. Okay. I think
I
it
guess
is part of the agenda.
There's no tiptoeing around that. It's definitely.
I think it's part of the
truth behind
agenda.
it.
Yeah, definitely part of the agenda to bring some of the what they call that, a group of people to
They're trying to lube up the Malays so that they get comfortable with that idea.
I would like to say they try to pull the Mahathir, right? Bringing in the Malay tsunami. Right?
I love how you phrased it. Bringing in the Bahadurs.
So, and the thing is, like we lost. I mean, Malaysia itself lost a huge chance at tourism because Coldplay was closely associated with LGBT, right? And Singapore has got like fucking 6 days of Coldplay playing back to back.
Not only that, they got like so many other artists from Taylor
Yeah.
Swift to
Dude, they
so
skipped
many,
Malaysia.
so many.
And then you get like again. I go back to the question. And then you get.
or is it or is it that's why we don't have any song putting out there because of we just want a big group of artists in the world to be here and to bring all this group of people and to brainwash them. Is it?
I wouldn't say brainwashing, man.
No, not brainwash. I mean,
that's like a whole another. area, right? Like,
Okay,
but
okay.
I'm good.
Want to talk about conspiracy theories? Yeah, let's
Ooh.
go. Let's go.
Okay.
These concerts, right? They were actually like big praying fields for people to offer their souls.
It's a
Okay, let's not
cult.
go there. Let's not go there. Bro, okay, let's
No,
go. Let's
but
go.
going back to the fact, right? Like, I mean, we pushed Coldplay of being closely associated with LGBT and being a supporter of that, and then put Bunga on stage for the opening.
Man, it's a weird fit. It's a weird
Right,
fit. I'm gonna just
right.
put it out there. It's a weird fit.
Okay, for me, I don't think Bunga is a good fit. I think
definitely not.
Dollar is the best one, not because of just Bronzo is there,
Yeah.
but Dollar as a whole, as a team, behind them to move them forward, to improve Malaysian quality of music in the whole.
Yeah, like speaking of quality, right? Sorry.
No.
Speaking of quality, like I was listening the other day to this new artist that popped up, right? Claudia, I think her name is.
Okay, I heard of her. I heard of her.
She is dope. And honestly, I think
Her sound is crisp, bro.
yeah, her sound is different level, man.
I don't know too much about her. Why don't you just I don't know.
Like okay, so basically,
Enlighten me.
She is a Malaysian born. If I'm not mistaken, I think she has like about 446k monthly listeners, right? And she put out a song called Bodies, which had 3 million plays.
Is it good?
Right?
Is it good?
It's good.
It's
as
good.
hell.
It's good. It sounds popish. It
Yeah.
sounds like something an American would put out.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
how good it is. I would like. Let's say if I didn't check out her Spotify and her IG, and I just listened to it by itself, I thought it was like an American singer-songwriter that is just popping up. That's how good it was.
And the quality, crisp is one, pronunciation, right?
Okay.
That's the main key factor of Malaysian artists. When you want to sing in English, your pronunciation is gonna be there, right? Pronunciation on point, choice of words on point.
Okay.
She makes sense, double meaning lines, right? And it is, I would say she can compete with people like Dollar and people like Bunga. And
She can.
She can.
She can.
Definitely can.
Yeah.
She's getting there right now.
What's her name again?
Claudia.
Her name is Claudia.
Right?
Okay, I'm
like
gonna
maybe
check
you
it
can put a
out.
picture up here later, like one of her pictures somewhere
Yeah, the
around
picture's
here.
gonna be.
Okay, so I had some research too, right? So before I came, I found out there's a guy in Malaysia. Okay, I just heard one of his song, right? The song called Sayang. Okay, but it's not a Malay singer. He's a Chinese Malaysian, and he sings English song mostly, right? But the song Sayang, it's crazy. Talk about genre bender, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of search because I'm so into different things, right? People who want to experimenting,
Right.
right?
Bounds.
Yes,
Curiosity
experimenting,
of it, right? Yeah.
curiosity, yes. In a song of Sayang, there's a lot of changes of type of what do you call that? A genre, right? It starts with piano, and then suddenly there's in the middle of it there's a switch beat of house music. It's dope as fuck. I think, I don't know, to me in terms of quality, this guy Shell Hill, his name is Shell Hill.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, Shell Hill or Shell Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
We also
It's-
work with a couple of
bro.
producers I know.
Bro, this, oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's damn good.
Shout out Ask Guy.
Yeah. So his song AAA, there's 1 million plays, and I think he should be instead of Dollar, I would say the next one should be Shell Hill to be on a Coldplay
Yeah.
open.
No, I mean he is upcoming, right? Like he's pretty new, right?
Yeah.
Like I think a year, 2 years. Like he's been.
I don't
taking
know.
off.
I just found out just now.
Right? Like, I mean,
be honest.
shit.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, again, we go back to the fact of systematic inequality, right?
Vitamin water.
Like systematic inequality, right? Like I look at it as these two singers are Chinese based, right?
CCNE.
Amen to that, right? But then again, we go back Coldplay, putting up Coldplay and systematic inequality, and Coldplay doing for LGBT and the equality of people and whatnot, and then you put Bunga, which doesn't make any sense, right? Why don't you put somebody who can really rile a crowd, which is Dollar, right?
No, because the goal of the movement is to pull the
Malay
crowd that
Yeah.
is not in their crowd.
But then I would definitely recommend Shell Hill.
Yeah.
Because I did follow him back then for a while, and his music definitely is dope.
Yo, he's
So
dope.
like, and I
He's
see
dope.
his vision on it. He's a visionary because like,
Shell
from his-
Hill, if you're watching,
Shout out,
you
bro.
the
Shout
guy,
out to
man.
you, man.
You're the guy.
Yeah.
You man of the
Man of the hour.
man of the hour.
And
Yeah, you dope. You dope.
I'll
You dope.
put some flex on Claudia as well, dude. Like her monthly listeners is more than Dollar and Bunga combined.
Okay, so
Which is fucking
the
great.
moral
It's
of the
in a
story
shorter
is
time.
it's pure business then.
Yeah, so
business.
Branding up.
is the scene being monopolized?
Okay, so we're gonna move into that one on the next
Sliding in.
on the next what they call that
It's just
Video.
fixing, right? It slides
on
in.
the next video, right? And because I think it's gonna take a long time to discuss about it.
Yeah. No, I mean, just to put it out there, we can bring it up. If you want this to be a topic, right, for us to talk about basically the monopolizing scene, companies like Def Jam, Universal Music, Astro
Sony.
Music, Sony, Tune Music, things like this. If you want us to talk more about it, basically in our next episode, like and comment below, let us know, and then basically we jump into that shit.